Hunter Stock and Land with the HRLX market report for Wednesday the 10th of February 2025. Today we yarded 1,237 head, just on 100 short on last week's numbers. Really, today's theme was praying for rain around the yards, as everyone was really comparing weather apps and potential forecasts. Look, we're really quite getting dry here, so these storms that we're looking at for the next couple of days that will be very, very appreciated. Okay, so into the prices. Light steer weaners, $5.58, similar to slightly easier on last week's prices. The heavy steers, $5.60-ish, that was pretty similar on last week as well. The heifers, light heifers, $4.60 was a very special sort of pen of those, but the majority were around that $4 mark, which was similar to slightly easier on last week's prices. Again, with the heavy heifers, $4 was about the mark for them as well. They were probably back 20 to 30 cents on last week. Butcher calves, so $5 was the top of the butcher calves. We'd say that's probably up 50 cents on last week's prices. However, very much a better quality group of butcher calves this week we saw in the market. Heavy feeder steers, $4.50 to $6.00, that sort of topped them out. Pretty similar on last week's rates. The heavy cows, $4.10 was the top of those. They were probably back 10 cents, and we probably saw probably a 10-cent drop across the board on cows. The bullocks, there was a really nice run of Angus bullocks. I think 21 in the pen. A client of ours had $4.28 was the top of those. Probably back 10 to 15 cents on last week's prices, and bulls. So there was a couple of bulls, not overly handy bulls in the market. Top of those was $3.20. But yeah, like quality drove that. They were definitely cheaper on last week. So one more sale left in 2025, which is next week, Wednesday the 17th of December. And then I think a 3-week break, and our first sale back is the 7th of January. So if you'd like to book something in for next week, give myself a call. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till the 7th of January 2026. Shannon McCormack, Hunter Stock and Land.